So right off the bat, boom, Grassy Surge, boys, we killing it. What's up everyone, 9th Jim here, back with another VGC 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield competitive video, and today, we're gonna play some more games. And today, we've got this bad boy, right here, Rillaboom, the Rillaboomer, the baby boomer himself. He's pretty cool. We got Assault Vest, Grassy Surge, pretty good stuff. So this is actually a rental code that I found on Facebook, and it's very similar to the team that I've been playing a lot on Showdown over yesterday and today. So why not? I'll play it. So yeah, I found this and I was like, all right, bet. Well, we'll play this. So right off the bat, I mean, you see Lapras here. So like this is just like very good against it. It hits a lot of damage, but if it's weakness policy, then it's not like perfect damage. Other than that, I mean, we have like Grimmsnarl, Mudsdale could be a possible lead. I don't have anything that can burn, so like that's, you know, very problematic for me right off the bat. I just like, there's not really much we can go with here. He doesn't have Intimidate, so that brings Milotic's usage down a little bit for me. I want to lead this guy, and probably, I mean, we can't Intimidate the guy, which sucks a lot, but it's still like really good to Intimidate the other guy. I'm running out of time. Still really good to Intimidate the Darmanitan, which is just very solid in general. But that's really about it. I still want to go with that. Actually, I don't know all of the spreads and attacks and everything of this Pokemon right off the bat. So let's see here. Milotic is Hypnosis. It doesn't have Coil. Actually, very interesting. Rillaboom, Drain Punch, Drum Beating, Knockoff, and Fake Out seems pretty normal. Scopeland's Offensive Togekiss. Excadrill Sand Rush. So he goes with Darmanitan and Mudsdale lead. Pretty interesting. It might be like weakness policy. He hits it with like Ice Shard or something. Does Darmanitan Galar get Ice Shard? That's a good question. So right off the bat, boom, Grassy Surge. Boys, we killing it. So yeah, awesome stuff. And then Intimidate is going to go ahead and activate that. Is it own tempo? It's probably own tempo. It is. We saw the Grimmsnarl. I assumed it was own tempo. But still, getting that is really, really powerful. The Intimidate on the Darmanitan. Now Darmanitan, you know, is a little afraid of this. We can fake out the Darmanitan, seems like a good play, and then we can like, we could also Flare Blitz into it. You could also go with like damage into Mudsdale, for like, with like Drum Beating, which could be good. It would slow it down too, which is just really good in general. So I think that's actually something I want to go for. It might be Assault Vest as well, so we can knock off, but nothing that we have really cares too much about that. Milotic does, but we didn't bring it. Or did we bring it? I don't remember, actually. I'm going to go with Drum Beating, though, into the Mudsdale, and then we're also going to fake out the Darmanitan here. Darmanitan, I'm assuming Mudsdale is either going... It doesn't... Okay, so it doesn't go for a Dynamax turn 1, so the Drum Beating is actually really powerful here. Lower its speed, although it was already the slowest thing on the field. So close to taking it out, actually. If we would have doubled into it with the fake out, it would have been insane, but we didn't. So high horsepower is going to do a chunk there. What item are we Pinchberry? I assume we're Pinchberry. I should really review over the team a little bit more before going into this. I just wanted to jump in and play some ranked today. We'll see how it goes. So Icicle Crash, is it going to live? Are we going to live? It's a big question. Barely, but we do live. Oh, that's really unfortunate though. So, alright, so we're going to Flare Blitz in. So he's going to knock out my Incineroar this turn, which really sucks. High Horsepower is going to kill the Incineroar. Incineroar goes down. Very fortunate that Rillaboom lived. We're pretty much in a very similar position as our opponent now, but we don't have any more Intimidate. But like we said, I mean, Intimidate was mostly for the Darmanitan Galar. Mudsdale is going to go down next turn. It's very slow. So yeah, just in a pretty good position in general. So switch out. Now we have Fake Out again for later. Switch into, I like the name Despotar. I think I've played against this guy on Showdown, actually, because I've seen Tyranitar named Despotar on Showdown, which is just an interesting little fun fact there. And so we're going to get big and see exactly what we can do. I mean, we're going to raise our special defense here, which is good. We're in sand, so like Tyranitar's not going to just go down. My thinking is that probably Mudsdale targeted down the Rillaboom, but Ludicolo definitely could have as well. And so he doesn't max, he just goes for a fake out, and he just wanted to finish off the Rillaboom with that. So that we made a very, very good play here. We're gonna knock out the Mudsdale, and then he just has a Ludicolo that can't fake out again. on the field because it's only those 2 Pokemon left. Ludicolo and whatever he brings out. Alright, so his last Pokemon is Lapras. I think that's fine. He's probably going to Gigantamax it now. We can just start like Rock Slide and Rock Fall it. Like, that seems to be a really, really good way of dealing damage. But, I mean, I really would like to just like Steel Spike it. Or not Steel Spike, Quake it. We're not doing enough damage though. I feel like we have to like go in for a double here. But like, do we care? Like, is it cool? What's our last Pokemon again? Rillaboom? Having Fake Out later, I feel like is really, really good. Like, I feel like we should just double down, do big damage this turn. So that's what we're gonna go for. We used 1 Max Quake already. Alright, so it's gonna be Max Lapras probably. Gigantamax Lapras. We're both outspeeding it, the Tyranitar and the Excadrill most likely, so Rock Slide and Max Rockfall is going to do a large chunk to this guy before I can set up any, you know, Aurora Veil. Now if he Max Quake, or Max Guards is annoying. Alright, so we Rockfall, so he doesn't Max Guard, which is good. Does a chunk, and then Rock Slide will do a chunk as well. So it is weakness policy, so that's very unfortunate for us, actually. I was assuming it's light clay because almost everybody's been light clay recently. Water absorb going to heal up a little. That's a really cool little dynamic there. Surf going to do big damage across the board. Yeah, shouldn't have done as much to... Alright, it's a crit. Okay. We are weakness policy, though, so our Rock Slide here is going to do a lot of damage, which is very, very good. Do we outspeed Lapras? Alright, we do. Perfect. Okay, Ludicolo goes down, actually, which is, like, absurdly powerful. So now we're in just a really good position. We outspeed it with everything. Resonance is not going to take a knockout because we're +1 special defense. Like, we're cooling now. We're up against just him. We got Rock Slide with weakness policy and Rockfall. Like, we're doing a lot of damage next turn. He didn't quit. Alright. We got a man, a real man. Alright, so we're just going to Rockfall it. This might take the knockout. Very, very close, but then Sandstorm would take it out even if we miss the superpower, but we don't miss. So, easy dub. Easy little dubski. Got pretty lucky with that weakness policy, not knocking out our boy, but it was, you know, a crit. We had Sandstorm as well as a +1 special defense on, so we didn't think Tyranitar wasn't going down. Alright, well that was fun. Let's get another game in. Alright, so let's get into it. So let's see. We have a Corviknight, Roserade, Primarina, Alcremie, Conkeldurr, and Arcanine. So Arcanine is really powerful against our team. We have to bring Milotic to this battle, but Roserade is really annoying to that Milotic as well, especially since he wants to... I really want to lead Rillaboom again, but Grassy Surge is going to make the Roserade just take down my Milotic like nothing. We don't have to bring Milotic, but I think it's pretty obvious that Arcanine is going to come to this battle. Everything we have is physical except Togekiss. We could also lead Togekiss. It really threatens off that Roserade as well as the Arcanine, since its Intimidate won't work. And then we also are it's just very good against the Conkeldurr as well. But I don't really want Togekiss to faint turn 1, or really just early at all, because we want it for the Conkeldurr at the end, because if not, then we're in a bad position. So I'm actually thinking I want to bring everything other than our little Tyranitar Excadrill combo here. It just doesn't seem that strong. Roserade kind of is really good against it. Corviknight walls it out. Arcanine is good against it. Conkeldurr just destroys it. Primarina is fine against it as well. So I'm leading Togekiss. I think I'm going to lead Milotic as well, just to gain a little bit of that speed boost, which is really good. Also just being able to, you know, make the Arcanine not even want to come. I don't think I honestly don't think the Arcanine is going to be a bring here. It might be, like, but then we can always max Milotic. If he leads it, we can max Milotic turn 1 and just be really, really threatening. Like, it's just going to take everything out with max Hydros, max Geysers, that's what it's called. So yeah, that's a really good thing. Alright, so he leads Conkeldurr and Alcremie, an interesting lead. He could max it turn 1, that's possible. But, so yeah, Milotic is just chilling. We don't have Coil on this Milotic, which is unfortunate. But I think I just want to go for a max Airstream into the Conkeldurr and switch out here, actually, into our Incineroar. Alright, Intimidate's going to go ahead and activate, which is good. Get that off on the Conkeldurr. What is he going to do? All right, we're good at max. Togekiss is faster. This is actually a max special attack and max speed spread on this guy with Scope Lens, so it's very, very offensive. We're going to just go for that max Airstream turn 1. So he does max. So he's going to max Dynamax his... actually, he could G-max Alcremie as well, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, so he's just going to Dynamax the Conkeldurr, and he's probably going to just go for a Decorate. But like I said, we are going to be faster, and yeah, I mean, we just take it out. We actually would have been faster with Milotic too, so like going for a double could have been a good idea, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I wanted. I wanted it to do at least like 60%, but I mean, it's going to be -1, but you know, Decorate's going to +2, so it's going to go to +1. But I don't think it'll take out the... it's hard to say. Max Lightning might take it out. Oh, he actually goes into the Milotic slot. So that's actually very, very good for us. We could go for a Parting Shot next turn as well if we want to put it back to normal. Or we could go for a Fake Out into that Alcremie. But we won't be able to knock out the Conkeldurr, which really sucks for us. Alright, so we'll go for a Fake Out and go for Max Starfall. Reset the terrain so that the terrain won't be more offensive for him. This isn't going to take the knockout. It's going to do big damage. We're very, very fast now with +1, and we'll go to +2 next turn. Hopefully we don't die here. I changed it so he doesn't get that extra 20%. Flinch the Alcremie. He goes for Max Hailstorm, so that's, you know, that's fine. I don't think it'll take it out still, though. We do live, which is what I was hoping to do. We'll take a little bit of damage at the end, but, you know, that's fine. Alright, so he just switches his Conkeldurr, which makes sense. Let's see what he switches into. We're setting Max Flare so that we can do the most amount of damage with this. This is unfortunate for us, not being able to change into, or doing very, very minimal damage here with Max Flare into this. But hopefully we'll be able to take out the Alcremie. That's what we're hoping for. That actually did a pretty good chunk. Alright, crit. Good. Scope Lens, make us hit more crits. Come on now. But yeah, Dazzling Gleam from the Alcremie is going to do a lot of damage. Not going to take the knockout on either, even with a critical hit, so that's really good for us. Eat our Pinch Berry, and then hopefully Flare Blitz will take out the Alcremie with +1, or with the +50% from the Sun. That was the hope of using Max Flare, that we take this knockout, and we do. Perfect. Alright, so he does Mach Punch, and the Togekiss was the target, so I figured as much, like that would be the target. Incineroar is still faster than everything else, so we'll still take out the Conkeldurr this turn, which is good. It makes it so that Rillaboom and the Milotic just don't care about that. If his last Pokemon is Roserade, then that's unfortunate. We'll see how it is. Hyper Voice going to take it out. Obviously, is it Throat Spray, though? That's the big question. It might be Life Orb. I've been seeing Life Orb a lot. It's Life Orb. Okay. Let's see what his last Pokemon is. It's Arcanine. Okay, I'm okay with that. I don't love it. But Milotic is going to be insanely powerful now, and he doesn't really have any tool to out the Milotic, which is amazing. We also have the Rillaboom getting weakened here, but we have Fake Out for 1 turn, which is just very, very strong, and Grassy Surge as well to heal up a little bit for our Milotic. So Milotic is just in a really, really good position here, just to take over this whole game. Did I just disconnect? That sucks. I disconnected, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't disconnect. He disconnected. I'm pretty safely going to say that we won that game. Like, we were definitely going to win that game. I feel like he quit. Let's see. If it changes to 3-1 instead of 2-1, then we won. If we disconnected, then it'll say 2-2. Or just not change. Well, that really sucks. Alright, so we won that game, but oh well, it happens. Like, disconnects happen. I don't really know how that happened exactly, though. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of video, then like and subscribe. If you didn't, then still like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below as well. I'll put the rental code for this team in the description, and when I finish working on the team of my own, I'll also do a video on that team. It's probably going to be the same exact, like 6 Pokemon, but similar spreads, but different spreads. And yeah, I'll have a video for that up too soon. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. Join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. do all of the above. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great month.